Hello, yes, good evening, and I want to welcome you to this masterclass session, to this wonderful session. Today we are going to be talking about how to sell like a pro, right? So we are going to be revealing the insider secrets to closing more sales and dominating your market with the 360-degree selling system. Note, we're going to be talking about the 360-degree selling system here and how you can actually master sales and beat your competition hands down. All of this presentation is to provide you with insider secrets, just like I talked about closing more deals and dominating your market. So at the end of the presentation, you will have all the tools and knowledge you need to become a sales superstar. So who is excited? If you're excited, I want you to put in the comment section, I'm excited. We are ready to go. I'm excited to be here. So now, if you're excited, then you are good to go. Let's go. Now, who am I? Who is the person talking to you? My name is Ekenozilo, and I happen to be the MD CEO CWA Digital Services Limited, right? And for the past 5 years, I've been a digital marketer, mentoring and advising other professionals on how they can achieve massive success in the digital marketing industry. I can proudly say that I've trained over 500 digital marketers who are doing very well in their different spaces. So my specialty and my burden as a person, and which also happens to be the burden of what we do, is in helping business owners build successful business empires, because we know that if your business is successful, right, if you as a person runs a successful business, it doesn't apply only to you, it applies to even the people that you are directly or indirectly employing. It applies to a lot of families. So we understand that the bedrock of the society being good and being better lies on a successful business. And that is why we want to help you do this without the usual risks associated with entrepreneurship, with running a business. So why is selling important? You may have heard some people argue that sales is not very important. Selling, the concept of selling is overrated. Well, I want to say that selling is very, very important, and having a selling skill is something that every individual must remember, you can mark the word must, work hard to acquire, right? So selling is the lifeblood of every business. Any business that doesn't sell will sooner or later go out of existence, right? So your ability to sell determines your success in the business. Very, very important. So with the right approach, you can sell like a pro and achieve your goals. So now what then is the right approach? That brings us to the 360-degree selling system. What's 360-degree selling system? You may have been receiving our content telling you about the 360-degree selling system business bootcamp. So what is it all about? Now, the 360-degree selling system is a comprehensive system. It covers a comprehensive approach to selling that covers all the aspects of sales, online, offline, all the activities that has to do with before sales, during sales, and after sales activities. Everything, right? It encompasses every single thing that occurs, that transpires during sales. This system is designed to help you, help your brand, help you know your audience, perfect your pitch, handle objections, close deals, and follow through and follow back on your leads. And by using this system, you will be able to close more deals and dominate your market. True, 100% guaranteed, right? So now, what is the first thing that you need to do for you to be able to start selling like a pro, right? So the first thing I would like to talk about is the fact that you need to build your brand. Now, before I go into details about this, why is it important for you to build your brand? We know that for sales to happen, there are pretty much three transfers that must happen, and these three transfers are transfer of energy, transfer of clarity, and transfer of trust. And in all these things, you will see that the brand plays a very huge role, right? because your brand transfers energy. There's a type of energy that your brand carries, a kind of positive energy that your brand should assume for people to easily accept it and want to do business with you. Your brand should be able to convey clarity about what they do, and your brand should be able to transmit. Your brand should be able to transmit trust. People should see your brand and see, okay, this is a trustworthy brand. This represents something that I want to be associated with. So people must trust you. So in all these three transfers, the transfer of energy, transfer of trust, and transfer of clarity, your brand must assume that. Now let's go into more details. Some people, when they hear the word brand, they think that brand has to do with logo and other things. No, that is a shallow definition of what a brand is. Your brand goes bigger and deeper than that. So building a strong brand is crucial for sales success, very, very crucial. And your brand is what sets you apart from your competitors. Yes, you might have 2, 3, 5, 10 businesses that are doing similar things, but then when you wake someone up and you ask somebody, okay, so what is this brand associated with, they can tell you offhand what the brand is. And some people have grown their brand so much so that their brand takes up a classification of an industry, like a total classification. And an example can be just an example, not an endorsement of any brand or anything, just an example, right? Some people, when they go to buy noodles, right, they will go there and say, I want to buy Indomie, right? When you now bring Indomie to give them, they say, no, not this one. They point another brand. So in their head, Indomie is the representation of noodles. They say they forget about noodles. All these things are noodles. What they're asking for is Indomie. When you now give them the brand Indomie, which is a brand of noodles product, they say no, not that one. They will point another brand. Say for example, they will now point, okay, Dangote, Golden Penny, and the rest, Minimi, and all those things, and the rest, right? So that is what we call branding. You have actually taken a classification of a whole product, right? That is branding. Now you need to develop. How do you develop a strong brand? You need to develop a strong brand message, which goes in line with your communication style. Your communication style has to do with, if you notice, the style of this presentation, the style of our PowerPoint is unique every time. It's customized. That is also part of our branding message, right? That is part of our branding message. Your logo is part of your branding message. Your identity to create your ability and identity to create a memorable and powerful image in the mind of your prospective clients, right, is part of your what? It's part of your brand. It's part of you building your brand. Now let's move on. The second thing that you need to take care of is that you can't do a business without first understanding the audience, the people that you want to do business with. So you must be able to know your audience. So what are the things that are critical in knowing your audience? Knowing your audience is key to closing more deals, right? I can say that again. Knowing your audience is key to closing more deals. Researching and understanding your target market helps you to tailor your pitch. We are going to be getting to that part during the course of this presentation. It helps you to tailor your sales pitch and approach, right? Helps you to tailor your pitch and approach to what? To this customer's specific needs. To the customer specific, because if you don't know your ideal customers, you won't know what their needs are, you won't know why they need your products, and you won't know how to satisfy them, right? But if you know them, you are already 50% good in doing your business. So you must work hard to identify your audience, right? And also, what we also share with you, we can share with you a customer avatar, which helps you to be able to identify your audience. Now, you have to use tools such as customer surveys, social media analytics to gather information about your audience. I will also be sharing a resource with us, a link where you can also download some of these tools, the customer avatar templates and all those things. Now that you've known your audience, what is the next thing that you need to do? You need to be able to perfect your pitch. Now, some people, when you tell them, they're trying to tell you to buy one product, now say, okay, tell me why I should buy this product. They go blank. They start moving from that time starts occupying their statement, because they have not taken time to perfect their pitch, their sales pitch. Remember that story of where they say that, create a scenario in your head that you walked into a lift in a company. You just entered and you just press the lift button, got to your floor, and immediately you stepped into the lift. You just saw Dangote or Tony Elumelu or any of these entrepreneurship focused resourceful personnel, and you just got starstruck. You're like, wow, I've been a great admirer of you. They now say, okay, so who are you? You now say, they say, what do you do? Within that time, and you people are let's assume that you people are on the 10th floor, right? And you are heading to the 30th floor. So you have a space of just maximum 60 seconds to be able to pitch this person, to to believe in that your dream and say, okay, so this is my card. Meet me so and so time. Let me understand more. Let's finalize. What are you going to say? Are you going to start racking your head at that point? Do you understand your business well enough to be able to pitch at that point? Now, a powerful sales pitch is essential for closing deals. The importance of a powerful sales pitch cannot be overemphasized. It's very, very essential. And crafting a pitch that speaks directly to your audience needs and desires is the goal. If your pitch doesn't solve your audience needs and doesn't meet their desires, then something is wrong. It's not yet a perfect sales pitch, right? And your pitch has to be clear, concise, and at the same time compelling. Note these three things. These are three powerful C's. It has to be clear, it has to be concise, and it has to be compelling in your presentation, right? So if you have been able to, you now have, well, you understand your audience, you've created you perfected your sales pitch, then you should be able to, because in your customer avatar presentation, part of what you're going to be asking, part of what you're going to be solving is objections. You must be able to handle the customer's objections. You must be able to come up with possible objections that this customer is going to raise, right? What are the possible questions? What are the possible things that will make this customer not to take this action with me, with my product, with my brand, with my service? What are the possible objections? So you must be able to go far ahead before the customer and handle these objections even before it comes up. You must understand that objections are a natural part of the sales process. If after you finish a presentation and nobody asks you a question, nobody raises an objection, just know that you've done a shallow and a shabby job. Yes, you've done a shabby and a shallow job. What it means is that people did not even care enough to think through on what you just discussed with them, because if they did, they will have some places that will say, okay, can you help me perfect this point? In my understanding, is not so much coming up. Can you help me perfect this point? Okay, what if this happens? What if that happens? Objections are a natural part of the sales process, and you must always appreciate it. Make sure that you prepare ahead of time and prepare for objections, right? You must learn to handle objections with confidence and professionalism. I must say at this point that I've come to understand, and in my journey as a sales expert, right, I've come to understand that confidence sells everything. You see, when you're a confident person and you're also professional, you are good to go, right? Because you can convince someone something that is not right that is right. But I'm not saying you should do that, but what I'm trying to say is that with your confidence you are good to go. With your confidence level, you are very powerful and you are good to go. So you also must use techniques such as acknowledging objections. Acknowledge, not when objections are thrown to you, you say that no, sir, this is not right. No, acknowledge the objection, empathize with the customer, make the customer to know that, oh, you are well understood, I understand you, I understand the angle you are coming from, and you are right from where you are coming from, but also look at it from this perspective. Right? You acknowledge the objection, empathize with the customer, and then you present a solution, like a workable solution path to overcome the objection. Right? So if you're enjoying this presentation and it's making sense to you, I would like you to go to the comment section, and type in, this is making sense. I want you to write, this is making sense, right? And it's making sense, and I understand, I'm getting value, right? Because it's important for me that you get value out of this conversation. So if you are getting value, I want you to go and type in the comment section, this is making sense, I am getting so much value, right? So now let's move on. After you've understood your customer, you've perfected your pitch, you've already visualized ahead of time what objections are going to be, and you've understood the natural process, and you've also developed confidence to handle them, then this is time to now close the deal. It's time to do what? Close the deal. Let me say that if you've mastered every part of the sales process and you've not mastered the part of what? Collecting the money, closing the deal, then something is still missing, right? Because in all these things you must be able to command and have the customer and have the money leave the customer's pocket to you, right? Because I also dare to say that you see, exchange of money, sales is a spiritual thing, right? Because if somebody is going to bring out their money is going to leave them, coming to you, something in their head will be telling them, I'm about to be this amount of money less richer. But what is going to console them, what is going to is what they are getting in return, which proves to be far better, far bigger than what is going out. Right? So now you must be able to close the deal, and closing the deal is the ultimate goal of any sales process, of any sales pitch, of any sales person. Right? You must be able to know how to use closing techniques. Now I'm going to be talking about some closing techniques here. Some closing techniques such as assumptive close, such as the choice close. Assumptive is okay, so you're doing this conversation, and okay, it seems this customer is nodding or using some kind of body languages, and what do you need to do? You need to stop whatever you want to say, whatever you have been saying, and focus on that thing you're talking at that point in time, right? Because you are assuming that, okay, so this thing that you say, that is what has touched this customer. Focus on that thing, bring out your form. Don't try and move the client to another kind of trying to use another thing to close. Focus on that one thing that initiated that body language, that initiated that reaction. Focus on it and make sure you close that deal with it. Very, very important, right? If you are talking about the choice close, maybe someone who is selling properties, someone who is selling different types of products, and he says, okay, so I always prefer this, I always prefer that. What do you need to do at that point? Go with that choice that he has made. What you now need to do is to try to expand it, try to offer more upsells, and you'll be fine, right? Try to offer more upsells and you'll be fine. So the choice close, and also you can use the urgency close. Let them know that once you exhaust these 20 openings, it's going to be closed and closed, not knowing when it's going to open again, right? Urgency. Once you exceed 10 persons registering, the price automatically doubles, right? Once it gets to this date, it closes, the price doubles. price increase alert. This, you do all these things to be able to motivate your customer to make a decision and to make it very, very quick, because time is money. And you must be confident and assertive in your approach. Confidence when you're talking, not it's going to happen, or you're saying something and your body language is saying another thing, right? Your eye contact is saying another thing. You're not confident and you're not assertive. You have to ask for it and maintain it, and it's going to come out, right? So if you're able to master this master the art of closing the deal, another thing you need to master are the 3 L's, right? But I'm going to be talking about only 2 here, because the other one I touched it when I talked about the closing the deal. I'm going to be talking about the follow up and the follow through, right? Following up and following through is crucial for maintaining what? Customer relationship and ensuring satisfaction. Following up has to do with that immediate communication within 24 hours of coming in contact with this client. Following through has to do with constant communication, ensuring what? Even after purchase, you continue to follow through, ensuring that your customers are what? Satisfied, and that you continue to build what? A strong relationship and bond. You have to use tools such as email marketing, social media engagement, personal phone calls. Yes, personal phone, call them. I'm checking up on you. How are you enjoying your new apartment? How is it coming up? Everything, all those kind of things, very important. Personal phone calls to stay in touch with your customers, and always deliver on your promises to build trust and loyalty. Don't tell the customer that you're going to be getting your documents in so and so time, and it takes another 2 months to get it. No, you tell the customer that once you finish payment, you are going to be allocated, and you don't even know what is going to happen. No, you tell the customer once you make payments now, we're going to be sending you so and so details, and the customer makes payment. It takes more than 72 hours to send the next direction of activity. No, you must be always able to deliver on your promises, so that you can be able to build trust and maintain what? Loyalty. So now I want to say that the 360-degree selling system is a comprehensive approach, right? From what you've seen, you see that it's a comprehensive approach to selling that covers all aspects of the sales process, from online, from offline, and every part of it, right? By using this system, you'll be able to build your brand, know your audience, perfect your sales pitch, handle objections, close deals, follow up, follow through, and follow back, right? And you'll be able to for you to be able to do this, I encourage you today, not tomorrow, today, right now, for you to take the first step towards the sales success by joining the 360-degree selling system bootcamp today, right? You must join today. You need to join today, because in the bootcamp, all these things I will say, we develop them into what? Practical. Is not theory. Our bootcamp is 95% practical, into practical solutions. Like we give you the tools, every single thing. Not only do we hand over the tools to you, right? We create them, right? We create them as a sales phone. Everything works automated, right? So you will be doing your business a disservice if you don't join the bootcamp happening at Marriott Hotel in Keja GRA. It's a luxury experience. It's a fantastic experience, because we want to give you the best, because that is what we stand for, right? So I would like to tell you that you need to take the action today and start using the 360-degree selling system to achieve your goals. I believe you have a goal for your first quarter. Now we are the 3rd month of the year 2023. Which is the first quarter. What is your business doing differently? Do you want to do the same thing you've been doing all along and get the same results? You must do it right. You must be able to meet your goals. Many companies are smashing their goals. What is working for them? This thing that I'm telling you and I'm exposing today. You must be able to you need to contact us immediately, so that we can start for the support, and so we can start implementing this system for you, because we give you one-on-one free consultation. One-on-one, once you make payment, we consult with you one-on-one, right? And we start developing this process even before the bootcamp, right? And you can enjoy some discounts today by using the Sales Pro, the promo code Sales Pro. our offer to you is this: join the bootcamp today and get a complimentary one-on-one business strategy consultation with us, right? You also, without creating these unique solutions for your product or service, even before the bootcamp, just like I said, and you get 15% off because you're on this session, right? Just because you're on this session and you stay to the end, and you pay only 125,000 as against 150,000. This offer is only available to you if you call Temitope now. Call Temitope on the number that you have on your screen now. If you're outside Nigeria, you can do +234. You also have access because we also aid online, but only we have our participants who are joining from outside Lagos, outside Nigeria, right? They join virtually, and this system we get it set up for them from any part of the world, from anywhere, and there is no limitation. If you are now around Lagos and you can make it to Lagos to have that physical experience, a marriage, that was your experience, then you're welcome. You are 100% welcome. So I will say call Temitope right now on 090-1312-9851 now. Right? Screenshot this screen, copy out this number, call this number now. Right? So, and you can also click on the link, type out this link, write it down, cwadigitals.com/join-bootcamp to join the bootcamp. Right? You need to screenshot this page, type it out, https://secure or just type in cwadigitals.com/join-bootcamp, and you'll be able to have access to the bootcamp join page. And you can even pay online, complete your transaction, you get all your details online. Yes, and you get ready, and your ticket will be sent to you. You are ready to explode. You are ready to take your business to the next level. Right? So I want to say a very big thank you for your time on this session. It has been an amazing time with you. So I want to say thank you for attending this presentation on how to sell like a pro using the 360-degree selling system. Contact us for any questions or inquiries you may have. Remember, your success is our success. Your success is the reason why we are in business. And I want to wish you all the best in your sales endeavors. We remain dedicated to seeing you succeed every single time, every single day. Thank you so much, and I would like to entertain questions. And my name remains Ekenozilo, and you can reach me directly. You can reach me directly on my number as you have on your screen. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So it's now time for questions and answers. Right, so I'll be addressing questions on this session. For those of us who will watch later, right, you can drop your comments, you can drop your questions on if you're watching on YouTube, you can drop your questions. If you're watching on Facebook, drop your questions. Instagram, drop your questions on our handle, and I'll be glad to answer you. Right, and if you also this happens to also be my WhatsApp number. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Temitope right now to book your slot. Thank you so much, and I'm happy and glad you joined us. Let's do it again come Saturday, right, on another training session. I hope you got extreme value. Thank you, and God bless. Bye for now. I'll see you.